welcome back to Heather Really Hearts, and welcome back to First Impression Friday. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a Tarte product. It is the Tarte CC Foundcealer 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is the box. I'm looking at the QVC.com website. This product is available there for $35.18 with a shipping and handling of $4.48. So it's $40. Okay, plus tax, but I'm not going to include tax because I never do. It is exclusive to QVC.com until March 31st, okay? Let me read you the claims. It says, Tarte combines the coverage of a concealer with a lightweight blendable foundation. Infused with colored clay for skincare and color-correcting benefits, this revolutionary Foundcealer will deliver full coverage and a natural-looking finish similar to Tarte's best-selling Amazonian Clay Foundation while working overtime as a full-coverage concealer. Purple, green, yellow, and red clay work together to help conceal, brighten, protect, cover redness, and diffuse the look of dark circles and imperfections all at once. Okay, so for $35.18 plus about $5 shipping and handling, so for $40, you get the 2-in-1 Foundcealer, foundation and concealer, and this brush. And it's like a kind of a domed foundation brush, pretty soft bristles, and then a angled smaller brush. This is supposed to be for your foundation. This is for your, this is supposed to be for your concealer. This is for your foundation. Okay, so let me open it. I'm in the color Fair, of course. I always take the lightest, and I haven't used this at all. It is 0.135 fluid ounces, so it's just a tad bit bigger than a normal foundations. Most of the time foundations are 1 fluid ounce. So for $35 price tag, it has just a little bit more. It's still a high end to me. I dropped it. It's still a high-end foundation to me, but if it's a little bit more, and if it does the job of concealing and foundation, that would be great. So here it is. Let's look. Ooh. It's very moussey, very thick. See that? And moussey. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to start applying this like we would a normal. I got a mirror down here. Let me scoot it more over towards the camera so it kind of looks like I'm looking at y'all at least. Okay, so we're just going to start using it. I'll probably start off pretty sparingly, like I would any full coverage foundation, and then build it. I would say the color's good for me. It didn't have the choice of like pink or yellow tones. I have pink undertones, but usually Fair is pink and light is more yellow undertones. If they don't specify, that's what I found to be true. Now I will say it didn't cover a lot of spotting on the first layer, okay? So I'm going to go back and do one more layer because that was a very light layer. So we're going to go back and do one more layer, and then we're going to go in and conceal like it says we can do. Now I am skeptical that I can use this under my very dry under eyes and it not cake up as a concealer. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be fine to conceal elsewhere, but under my under eyes, usually I have to use something special for that, so we will see. But what we're going to do now is go in and use it as a concealer. So we're going to dot it on the places we need it, and then use the smaller end like it says to do. Maybe I should zoom in so y'all can actually see what's going on. Try not to be afraid. Okay, so right here I have a big, there's my scar, and there's a big red friend coming to visit. I have hyperpigmentation up here, so we're going to try to cover that. We're going to put it under our eyes like it's telling us to. Oh no. Okay, so now we're going to use the smaller side and start buffing it in like it said. Okay, you can still see this is a little red, so I'm going to put a little bit more. Supposedly the green, this has green clay, sorry, that, I'm going to zoom back out because I keep going out of frame. The editing job I'm going to have to do on this is going to be pretty bad, I think. Let me just dab it. Maybe I just do it with my face. Supposedly the green clay in this should be covering that redness. I don't even know if it's coming across. And I am going to let this redness tone down a bit, let the foundation set, go, and do the rest of my face, and then come back and give y'all my final thoughts. Okay, girls, I'm back, and I finished the rest of my face. So now on to my first impressions and final thoughts on the Tarte Colored Clay Foundcealer 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. Let me kind of scoot in and show y'all. And this light pretty much shows everything. I really do like the coverage that it gave me. Now this little friend that y'all saw in the demonstration, and I don't know if it showed up as red on camera as it actually was, it was this red in real life. I did have to use a thicker concealer, but that was it. Everything else, I just dotted on like I told y'all and kind of patted out the edges. I used something different, my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage. But that's all. That's the only little spot on my face that I did it, because it just wouldn't cover that much red. But when things were mildly red, like along my cheek, my hyperpigmentation that's dark, my under eye circles, it covered everything else. So I do understand that this is $35 plus like almost $5 shipping and handling plus tax. So this is $40. But you do get the brush, the double-sided brush, and Tarte brushes are professional quality. They don't skimp on the quality of their brushes. So together for $40, I think this is a good deal. I don't often recommend $40 foundations for y'all. I think there's a great drugstore alternative. But if you're looking for a product that will be an all-in-one, you don't have to have a separate concealer. You know, comes with a brush. I think this is a great deal. Now, it is exclusive to QVC.com until I think March 31st, it said. But I can tell you, when it goes mainstream, like to Ulta, Sephora, they're going to sell these separately. That's how they always do it. I don't know why. QVC will come out with, like when the Amazonian Clay came out, QVC had it exclusive. Came with the brush. When it went to the mainstream stores, they sold both, but they were separate. So I have a feeling this is $40 together. Usually, if what they've done in the past remains true, they're going to break this apart, and this foundation alone is going to be $30, $35, and then this brush alone is going to be $25 to $30. You see what I'm saying? So if you're in the market for a good all-around foundation and a concealer with a brush, this would be the time to get it. I'm not sponsored in any way by Tarte or QVC or anybody. I'm not sponsored by anybody. So everything you've ever heard from me is my own honest opinion. I do want to tell you that. Every product you've ever seen on this channel has been purchased by me. So just know that. And even if there comes a point where somebody sends me something, I'm still going to be honest with y'all. That's the whole point of this channel. It'd be stupid to be otherwise. You know what I mean? So I will tell you, I think there's 6 shades. So there is a limited shade range. So if you are paler than me, which I find it hard to believe, are extremely have a darker skin tone, it may be difficult for you because there's just not that many selections. So I did want to say that. But I will tell you, this is like a mousse consistency. And considering how dry my skin normally is, me and mousse consistencies, unless they're made for dry skin, don't normally go hand in hand. So I am very impressed. I had moisturized well before this demo, like I told y'all, but I am not dry. I put this, of course, as the concealer straight under my eyes. It is not dry. The only other thing I put on my face was, as far as a setting powder, was the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This stuff is awesome. And the colored cosmetics, of course. But, you know, I know $40 isn't cheap, but if you're in the market for a 2-in-1 product that has, I would say it has buildable medium coverage. I think that. I don't think it's full coverage, but I think it's buildable medium. But that's usually all most of us need on a day-to-day basis. Okay, girls. So, I hope that helped. Let me know if you have any questions below. If you have come by and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. It's like a huge pat on the back, and it lets me know you like what you see and you'd like to come back and see more. Other than that, girls, we made it. It's Friday. Hopefully you're watching this near the end of your work day and you have a pleasant weekend full of relaxation or partying or whatever you like to do. This old lady likes to relax, so that's what I'm planning on doing. But we made it through the week. Enjoy your weekend, and I hope that it's filled with only the beautiful things. Thank you for watching, girls. Bye.